Hey y'all, so today I'm gonna finally plant up my ornamental poppies. They're finally big enough to plant outside. It's been hot, but they have been in direct sun, so they've been hardened off and they should survive as long as I keep them watered. So I kind of want to keep it here because what I want to do is this whole front area is kind of weak. It's kind of small. It needs some height. So what is going to happen is this little patch of green right here, that's liatris. They'll get about like 2 to 3, maybe like 2 feet tall. And then right here I have the poppies. Those are the poppy pots. Those are oriental poppies. So those will have big giant blooms, hopefully. That's my hope. And then in between are veronicas. So it goes liatris, veronica, oriental poppy, veronica, oriental poppy, baby veronica, oriental poppy, baby veronica, veronica, liatris. So there's kind of a theme here. And then in the front, I've got the ornamental crane kale, or kale crane, or whatever it's called. But basically it gets tall and it looks like a big giant flower. So it'll get a little bit taller. They're kind of babies right now, so that's what I'm going to do here. And all the way over here, I'm going to plant a few more behind the dahlias because I don't think these poppies will last all summer long. I think they're just going to bloom for the spring and then they're going to die back. So in the front here, I have dahlias, and then all the blue flags have dahlias in front of them as well in the terrace. I don't know what to call this. I haven't come up with a name yet. But I'm going to put 3 oriental poppies here. I've already dug a hole for this one, and then there's one back there. And there's just not enough room for any more back there. So the whole look of this slope right here from this angle is going to have kind of cascading down is this green, which is dichondrophals, and then in the next terrace is going to be daffodils, different types of daffodils, pom-poms, and dinner plate daffodils. And then behind that will be the oriental poppies. Then there's a little bit of grasses. These grasses are full grown, so they're just kind of giving some puffs, so it's not just dirt. And then back there is a purple fountain grass, Mexican sage, and then there's a bunch of sunflowers. So these we're going to get like 6 to 8 feet tall, full, giant, just huge plants. So that whole area is going to be filled. And then more Mexican sage. And then in between, there's some yarrow as well. So there will be a ton of color here. As always, got to plant anything you want to get the roots started. You got to put down some Biotone starter fertilizer. God, I should start like promoting for Biotone, shouldn't I? It's nice because the soil is nice and moist down here. So even though it was 98 degrees today, the soil is nice and moist, which is good. No, that tells me that this is a good spot for these. It's not going to be soggy. It's not going to be wet. It's not going to be too dry. It's probably going to be a perfect spot for them. And they should get about maybe 36 inches tall. So what I did was just went and dug all the holes really quickly, and set the pot in there so that they fit really well. And what I'm going to do now is, like I told you, I'm a lazy gardener. I make things quick and easy, and then I just maintain. You know, I see some of these weeds, and then I just pull them out. That way I can enjoy my garden. You always want to be careful with the roots. You never want to grab the plant by the base or the leaves or the top or anything like that. You want to cradle the base of the plant, turn it upside down, hit the bottom really hard until it pops out. It's not root bound, but it's got some nice hairy roots. Just pack it in. Same thing. I got my little tag here. Oh, these are all Danish flag poppies. Oops. So Danish flag poppy is not oriental. So these are going to be red and white. It's easy to mistake a plant. Especially when they're seedlings. I'm not really a big fan of red. Red to me just looks, I don't know, to me it seems angry, or I don't know. To me it just looks hot. And since we live in Fallbrook, Southern California, northern San Diego, it's hot here. And so I always go for cool, warmer colors like blue, purple, green. Yellow's kind of warm, but it's nice to have a little bit in with your garden. What's up, dude? I'm filming. Huh? I'm filming. I'm being a crazy person. Stepping on my plants, too. Look what I found. That's a liatris bulb. Not a bulb, I think it's a corm actually. I'll have to do like a video on the difference between what a corm, a tuber, a rhizome is, and a bulb. These things are kind of cool because when they rot out, they if you let them heal over, they'll survive. But basically it was upside down and it started growing upward. So I'm going to plant it upright. All right, they're all in, tucked in. Just need to water them in, but I think they'll be fine for now. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please follow along. It really helps me out, and it just boosts my encouragement to keep going. Thanks a lot, y'all. See you around.